Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I picked mine up at Sephora and I got mine in the shade 5. This foundation has a microfill technology, so basically that's a powerful formula that's supposed to blur imperfections and cover fine lines and everything while you are wearing the foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. It's just a frosted bottle. You get 1.01 fluid ounces, which equals to 30 milliliters. So basically this foundation is full coverage. It is a long wear high cover foundation. It's meant for sensitive skin types, normal, oily combination, dry. It has a matte and natural finish. It does contain SPF 25. I'm gonna try to take a picture and see if it leaves like a white flashback on pictures with flash, which I hope it doesn't, but we'll see about that. This foundation also claims to last up to 16 hours. It is recommended to be used with the Mastro UV light primer, but I am a huge fan of the YSL, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's the Touche Eclat blur primers. It's just a blurring primer. It also has like little gold specks. It actually blurs out my imperfections as well. That's why I really love it. I'm gonna try the Power Fabric Foundation using the same primer, and then I'm also going to be using a beauty blender for this side of my face, and I'm going to be using a stippling brush for the other side of my face. I really love using a stippling brush to apply my other Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation because I feel like it gives me an airbrushed finish, but I wanna... Oh! My beauty blender ripped. Anyway, I want to give both of these a try to see what applies better because obviously the formula is going to be different. So, to prime my face, I'm going to be using this YSL primer, and I'm going to apply it mainly on my T-zone, which is where I have the most texture. I am absolutely obsessed with this primer. It's so luxurious and silky on my skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and start blending out this side. And I'm going in circular motion. I can definitely see that it kind of blurred out my pores and the redness around my nose. Also, I do have texture on my cheek area right here, and I do see it blurring away. I'm going to add another pump on my fingertip and add a little bit of more coverage. This foundation is very easy to blend. I always have a problem with foundations when I'm getting to my nose area and they just completely slide off. I hate that, but this foundation does not seem to be doing that. So, wow, I like how it looks on my skin. There's the application using the stippling brush, and then for this side of my face I am going to be using my damp beauty blender. Okay, so I would say that my beauty blender did absorb a lot of product and it gives me more of a natural finish, whereas this side looks a little bit more full cover, but that's because I might have added a second layer. So I'm gonna go in and apply just a little bit of more foundation and still blend it out with my beauty blender. I do see some green discoloration and redness that this side is covered, but we will see how the beauty blender does. I am done with my lower part of my face. I actually didn't like how my beauty blender applied the foundation and blended. I feel like you can still see a little bit of like discoloration and texture. So I'm just going to finish my forehead and the sides of my face using my Wet n Wild stippling brush. And I don't think I'm going to need a lot of foundation. I'm just going to apply another small amount. So now that the foundation is set on my skin, it feels like I don't have anything on at all. I actually really like how it feels. I don't think I'm gonna need powder to set it, but because I want to see how long lasting it is throughout the day, I am going to set it. I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my beauty blender. I love this combination because you get a nice set face, but you also look very satin and natural. I think this shade is a little bit too light for me because my neck definitely doesn't match, but it's not a big difference. I really like how it looks and how it feels on my skin. Like if you touch my skin, it feels so soft and so smooth. You can't really tell that I'm wearing foundation, and I absolutely love the fact that it's super natural. I would say that you should probably get a sample of the foundation prior to making such a big commitment because it is not cheap at all, and you might not like how it looks on you, especially if you're more dry. Ugh, I don't know. I do have like some dry areas on this side. I can kind of feel like this area is a little bit rough compared to my entire face, which is a little bit more oily. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also keep in mind that this might not be good for pictures because it does contain SPF 25. Actually, now that it's been on my face for a little bit longer, it's like super flawless. Like, what? Wow. This is too good to be true. I'm looking at myself right now through another monitor and my skin looks pretty fake. That concludes the end of my review. I honestly really do like it and I feel like it looks so good. I mean, you guys are seeing here on camera, but if you guys have any questions about the foundation, or if you guys have tried other foundations that have like a similar blurring technology, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time.